Well, Merry Christmas, everyone. It's Nettie here, wishing you the merriest of Christmases. It is midnight, and that means it's really Christmas Day. So I hope your hearts are full of Christmas light today. And well, just to know that my heart is so full, as we pass so many houses tonight on the way home from church, we pass lights that were just glowing on the outside, and from the inside too. There's bright Christmas lights on the outside of those houses, and then the warm glow of the hearth that you could see through the window. And it kind of just filled me with the nostalgia of the innocence of my childhood. You know, remember your childhood Christmases? They're special. So we would go to my grandma and grandpa's house. It was like 30 miles out into the countryside. And to us kids, it just seemed like it was a journey of 100 miles. Those days were filled with such joy. And as far as the children were concerned, nothing else mattered except for getting together and playing underneath the Christmas tree and singing Christmas carols while we waited and hid away. Because you know what? Santa Claus wouldn't deliver our toys to the front door unless we hid. So our presents actually came on Christmas Eve. Santa stopped at our house first and left our toys and stuffed our stockings that we left on the front porch. Well, the next day we had big dinners and snacks, and of course we got to play with all of our toys. And you know, I so miss so much about those Christmases. You know, I miss, of course, my grandma and grandpa and my mom and dad. My aunt and uncle are still with me, and all my siblings and cousins. But you know what I do miss the most? It's the innocence. Because you know, as we grow up, we lose that. We sometimes forget to leave the outside world behind as we gather with our families. And my hope is that we can start making our holidays a place to center on the focus of love and focus on that message of love. When we gather in love, we can create hope. We reignite a candle of love in our hearts and have the opportunity to carry that light out to the world and keep it glowing all year round. When we do that, we carry forth the true meaning of Christmas. You know, it's been a wonderful 3 months bringing you messages of light and joy and healing. And I plan to continue as long as I can, because it's up to each one of us to share love and light to everyone we meet. It is not a coincidence that lights are a big part of our winter holidays, because every winter holiday is ancient, and some form of light was always the center of the celebration. Maybe oil lamps or candles, but some form of light. And it's to remind us that we are the star and that we are the light. You know, I learned as a child that God is love. In that sense, then, love created the light. Love created the world, and in our evolution, we have dimmed the light. We've all a lot to learn to be able to love one another. The journey is precious, but we must choose to learn to love and to try to understand our enemies and search for the good in all people. We must be willing to choose the best over good and settle for nothing less. I wish for you this Christmas the understanding that you have the power to love and to bring your light and shed your light on others who are lost on the journey. I pray that we all receive patience and choose kindness. And I pray for the ability for you to choose to be the first responder in love wherever you find yourself. And I pray that one by one, we all choose to light just one little candle. Because you know, as that song goes, if we all lit just one little candle, what a bright world this would be. Think of that. You can choose to be the one candle to light somebody's way. Don't be crappy, be happy. Go forward and be the light. Be the Christmas star to the world. And remember, Nettie loves you so. Merry Christmas.